if I left, then it made no sense. And you tell your friends and they hold your hands, baby, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. What if I left, then it made no sense. And you tell your friends and they hold your hands, baby, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind.
Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you step by step just 3 easy hairstyles for back to school. So as always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, just go ahead and hit that button down below so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. And also don't forget to hit the little post notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload. So if you want to see what hairstyles that I'm showing you guys today, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so for my first look, I'm going to do kind of this side braid into a messy ponytail. So I'm going to go ahead and section it off behind my ear and then take a clip and just clip that back so it's out of the way. And as you can see, I'm still working off of my natural part. So I'm going to go ahead and take a thin section in the front. It's probably a little bit less than an inch thick. And I'm going to go ahead and split that into 3 different sections and begin to French braid it. And as I go ahead and braid it once, and then after the first go around, I will start to grab another section from each side and add so that it starts to pull all of that hair in and pull it back into our ponytail. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and tie it off with a little elastic. And then I'm going to go ahead and go through and just pull out some pieces to make the braid a little bit looser and a little bit fuller. And then taking my back brush, which I feel like works best for what I'm trying to achieve here, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of smooth the hair over to cover my part. And then I'm going to take my Amika Touchable Hairspray and spray that so that it will stay smooth and in place. And then still taking that brush, I'm going to go ahead and pull the rest of my hair up into a ponytail, smoothing it out as I go, which is why this brush works perfect because of the tough bristles. It really just helps smooth that hair out, especially if you are like me and I have very frizzy hair and I want to keep it smooth. And then I'm going to go through and just kind of pull a couple pieces out as I go just to kind of frame the face. And then taking the braid, I'm going to go ahead and pull it back into the ponytail, hiding the end of it underneath my actual ponytail. And then I'm going to take a thick elastic and wrap it around a few times and then give it a little tug to tighten up the ponytail to make sure it's in place. And then going through and taking my back brush, I'm just going to go through and kind of mess some of the pieces up to give it that messy look. And then of course spray it with some hairspray to make sure it stays in place all day. And then pulling a couple pieces down around my face again just to kind of give it that more feminine look and have something around my face. And there you have it. There is my messy braided ponytail. Alright, so for this next hairstyle, I'm going to start by parting my hair down the middle and just kind of smoothing it out. And then I'm going to take a small section from about the inner corner of my eyebrow to the outer corner, and I'm going to pull a good amount up about to the round of my head, and then I'm going to take my brush and just kind of smooth it out into a ponytail. And then taking an elastic, I'm going to pin it up and then give it a nice little tug to make sure that it is nice and tight to do our next step. So I'm just going to do the same exact thing on the other side. Now that I have both of them up in ponytails, I'm going to take my back brush again, and on each ponytail I'm just going to tease each of them just to give them kind of that rough texture. Once I have them all back brushed, I'm just going to take my hair and wrap it into a bun. And then once I get it to where I want it and all my hair wrapped around, I'm going to take some bobby pins and just kind of pin it into place where I want the bun to sit. Then I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. And then taking my curling wand, I believe this is 1.5 inches, and I'm just going through and loosely curling my hair. I don't want any kind of tight curl for this look. So I'm only holding it for about 5 seconds each around my whole head, and I'm taking different size sections throughout. I'm not taking any certain size or any order. Alright, and then once I'm all finished curling, I'm just going to run my fingers through it and make sure it's nice and loose, and then spray it with my Amika hairspray again. And then that is my Galaxy Space Bun look. Super easy and quick. Alright, so for my next look, I'm going to keep my same middle part from earlier, and I'm just going to take a small section in front, and I'm going to split it into 3 smaller sections. And then I'm going to begin to Dutch braid it, which is very similar to French braiding, but instead of going over, I'm going to go under. And as I go along, I'm going to pick up a piece from each side and add it into the braid to about the nape of my neck. Once I have the braid down to the nape of my neck, I'm going to go ahead and take a small elastic and tie that off into a ponytail. And then I'm going to do the same exact steps on the other side. Now that I have them both braided into ponytails, I'm just going to go in and tighten them. And then taking some bobby pins, I'm just going to go ahead and push down a few loose pieces that pop out just due to my layers. And then once that is all finished, I'm just going to go through and pull a couple pieces out around my face just to kind of frame it and give it that nice girly effect. And then there is my Dutch braid ponytail look.
Alright you guys, so that is it for my back to school hairstyles. I hope that gives you a couple ideas for styles to wear to school that are just quick and easy to do in the morning when you are tired and you don't really want to do your hair, but you want it to look like you put a lot of effort into it. So as always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!